It's your boy, Jim CB. Welcome back to the channel. You can like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man, and we are back with another clip, another video, and some things to get into with our thoughts, man. Stay tuned for the commentary, and I'll be with you shortly.
Hey man, it's your boy Jim CB, man. We're back with another video for the channel, and man, oh man, the good brother Ice Cube, my good brother Ice Cube is going through some hard times, man, some hard things right now. And shout out to Forgotten Kings TV, shout out to Ice Cube, shout out to Forgotten Kings TV for breaking the story, but shout out to Ice Cube for standing on his 10 toes. And shout out to Ice Cube for always being that messenger. Shout out to Ice Cube for being the guy who jumps over the hill and takes the arrows first to run back and tell us what's really going on. So Ice Cube comes out today with a message saying that he's been quote unquote blackballed. He doesn't want to play the game. He does not want to play their game. He is not with the games. He's about the betterment of himself and his people, which is the black man and the black woman, the black people. He's about the minorities, and he's about getting things done. That's why he wanted the Black America contract. And he says ever since then, the industry, quote unquote Hollywood, the music industry, whatever industry, the big leagues are really trying to stomp on his momentum, and they really trying to put his flame out. Now, when you talk about these things, you talk about things like this, most people say, oh, it's cliche, it's the black people complaining again, it's just the minorities, basically, making excuses for whatever they got going on that's wrong with their struggles and things like that. And I say that that's unfair to say because there are things that go on. He's basically coming out and saying, yeah, man, they trying to knock me off my square and knock me off my pivot. And I think the thing to understand is, as long as he's been in the industry, as long as he's done all the things that he's done, his musical contributions, his contributions to film, his contributions to action and comedy films, his contributions with the big three and things like that, as much as he's done, the minute that he doesn't make himself available and play the game and do what others would want him to do, that he's going to run into problems. And he said ever since he came to that Black America contract, they've been on his ass, man. And he's coming out speaking about it because he wants us to know. He wants the people to know that even at his level, even when you've done so many things, he's built his own, with help, his own basketball league outside of the NBA that can thrive, flourish, and operate without the help of the NBA, and it's respected. It's credited as being a league. It's credited by FIBA, man. So as much as he's done, and probably he's done a crap ton for the community, as much as he's done, he's still facing certain obstacles, man. He still feel like these people are playing with him. Now, people got to understand, money and power is different. And the more you have of either one, the more that you kind of control in a sense. So I just don't get how people, they talk down on people when they say stuff like this. But he's just giving you his story, the facts, his side of things. And what people got to understand, that if it happens to somebody like Ice Cube, It can happen to you, man. And again, every day is a different struggle. Every day is a different push, man. So every day you gotta will yourself to do things that you have to do, man. And again, shout out to Ice Cube for always being a front liner and standing on his principles and doing what he need to do and coming back, because he don't have to relay this information. He can suffer in private, suffer in silence, fight in silence, and do whatever he need to do to keep his stuff going. He don't have to bring this back, but he wants us to know the facts of every situation. So again, shout out to Ice Cube. Shout out again for Forgotten Kings TV for breaking the story. And yeah, man, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's Gems TV, and I am out. I have a blessed one. Live life. Love to live. Good night, man.